Anyway, hello everyone.
Oh yeah. I don't know how we're going to work all of that into the intro. There's going to be some cuts in there, but it might just all be the intro. This might be a real cold open on this one.
Oh,
Hi, everybody. That's
the tale of Tentacle Jesus.
We've been doing this for a little while, and I hit record kind of covertly because I didn't want to miss it. It was going... We've been riffing for hours.
Oh yeah, we've been going for a while. What other bits have we done?
Oh, there was the song, but I don't know. We shouldn't reference previous bits.
Right.
These people will never get to enjoy. They'll be jealous. They'll be jealous and demand that we live stream everything all the time. And I simply can't do that.
I won't.
I won't. I fart. I burp. I can't have that all on the internet all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if people just heard you burp sometimes?
Yeah, that would be terrible. Nobody's ever heard me burp, and that's how I'm keeping it. I'm sure there's like a editor throwing a burp compilation right after this. Well, the times we've burped on the show so far.
Oh, it's mostly me. I'm very gassy, and I'll be honest, I can't stop it.
I've definitely contributed my fair number. You're not alone in this endeavor. I will be there for you. When you burp air with me. Don't let your gas pass you by. Good job.
Fucking damn it.
Really good job. Even better job.
Look, it's been a few weeks. Okay, I'm getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, you moved. There was you've been busy for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right, I moved in that time.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't actually know any more of the words to that song than it's
been a long road getting from there to here.
This is you're going somewhere totally.
I'm going
totally
Star
different.
Trek.
What?
You don't know that?
My god. It's been a long road. Fuck, I hate that damn song. Like every single Star Wars or Star Trek. Sorry, everybody. Every single.
You just committed a.
Oh shit! Please don't hurt me. Every single Star Trek has this beautiful orchestral, big band, lots of brass. And then we got Enterprise out here with
it's been a long road.
Fucking butt rock.
Like what? Look, I like this genre, but not in my Star Trek.
I got strength in the stars. Nothing's gonna be no break me. What the fuck is this shit?
This is Star Trek.
Hold on, is this the right? I remember I was working in the kitchen in that house in Tacoma.
Yeah,
and
we were.
You guys started playing, and I was like, "The hell are you guys watching?" And you're like, "Star Trek." What the fuck? Why is that playing? Are they on the holodeck or something?
No.
Is it Data singing butt rock? What's it?
Data with butt rock.
It's Worf. I can see it now. I don't remember this TNG. It's just the extremely inappropriate intro to Enterprise.
Yeah, it also doesn't make any sense because it's the earliest in the timeline. The long road.
It hasn't even been a long road yet. But I guess they're playing lots of videos of how long it took to get to space, which look, guys, if we're being honest, you know that period of time between the whole first powered flight and moon's 60 fucking years.
Yeah. It's only 60 years. Although they were showing various generations of the Enterprise. As different ships and whatnot.
That's fair. Watching the movie Star Trek Generations semi-recently, I didn't realize that movie is definitely just 2 different episodes of TNG edited together. 2 totally unrelated episodes of TNG. They just spliced. It's really weird. It's really weird. Ooh, nice shot with your tracking missile.
Thank you.
Get his eyeball! Cut his eyes! Cut him in the eye! Definitely my favorite Adventure Time line.
Oh yeah, just
Cutty.
the sheer number of times he referenced it.
It's so good. It makes me so happy. And then I have to say, and I'm sorry everyone, it's gonna happen. I'm sure you're upset, but you know what's coming. I flippin' hate Trudy. Best bit character. Just because of the voice acting. Just because of the voice acting. That's talent. Power. Power. Powerful. Power.
Sorry,
Cool.
the last episode of Midnight Gospel I watched, he was interviewing Trudy Goodman.
Uh-huh.
And so everyone, and there was a guy, like, calling her Trudy in a weird way. It's like, ha ha, Trudy. Every time. He also had a demon ass.
A demon ass?
Yes, his ass was a demon. Or there was a demon inside of his ass, I'm not sure. They weren't very clear on it.
Interesting.
It's the Midnight Gospel.
Well, yeah.
For those of you who don't know, it's a show on Netflix. Highly recommend. Wonderful discussions. Just weird animation.
Just it's basically like the acid trippy parts of Beavis and Butthead, or you know those weird close-ups that they do in SpongeBob, like that tone. The show, like from beginning to end,
but like with a philosophical discussion with various people.
Usually, really beautiful discussions about life, death, existence, mortality,
consciousness.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do recommend. Deep shit.
Oh.
It you know, it sometimes kind of walks that edge of I am 14 and this is deep, but you know, we all get a little etchy sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're talking about existence and consciousness, it's hard not to, because it's complicated.
In the scope of the galaxy, we are all just kind of 14-year-olds constantly being exposed to new things.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just hey y'all, adults are just old 14-year or just tall 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
For better or worse. When you look around and you think, surely some of these people must have it figured out. They don't. They're just tall 14-year-olds pretending they've got it figured out.
Yeah.
Nobody knows anything and everyone's just doing their best. It makes it easier to understand where a lot of the awfulness that everyone is capable of comes from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just self-preservation. Hey y'all. Sometimes it sucks here. I can't begrudge you for trying to be alive. We're all doing our best. Even if you hate me, I super don't care. I love you anyway.
Yeah.
You're doing your best. You're doing your best with the hand you were dealt with.
Even
that's
if
not
I
your
hate
fault.
you, I will give you a hug if you need it.
Yeah. But I don't think you're gonna like stab me while I'm giving you the hug.
Yeah, if you that kind of hate me, then like, yeah, we should be cautious here. But
Free hugs, y'all.
keep in mind, if you stab me during a hug, I'm not letting go.
Taking you down with me.
Yeah.
We're exiting this bad afternoon together, friend.
Yeah. Look, you betrayed me. You get to suffer my fate.
In the final moments of my life, as I'm bleeding out, I will bite your throat all the way out of your body.
Mm-hmm. Going for that throat.
Going feral, bitches! Cornered, very frightened animal mode.
Will be like one of those fucking tropical ants. I will latch on and you could twist off my fucking head. I won't let go.
Ain't going nowhere. Like a pit bull as you beat me with a shovel. Ain't going nowhere. Sorry, that was dark.
Hardy daddy.
Oh my god.
Had to lighten it back up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I probably could have just gone up to there.
Probably. But you took the scenic route, and I respect that. Probably the path still frequently traveled, but
Yeah.
perhaps less so. Honestly, the shortcut is probably less traveled.
I was hoping there'd be a chest.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a letdown.
The fact that there wasn't is upsetting.
This game is a lot less afraid of having empty space.
That's good.
In Breath of the Wild, there's something everywhere. Like literally, I walk past Koroks. Like that's obviously a Korok, and I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't need any more inventory space.
Yeah, this game has like an interesting mix of like the stuff that you would expect to find in Breath of the Wild, but like, you know, this is a walkway. You're going somewhere. There doesn't need to be a chest. There doesn't need to be a Korok. There's like a vague traversal puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a path. It's a walkway. And it would feel time consuming if it wasn't like pretty and thematic.
Mm-hmm. I do like pretty and thematic. Could you set a timer?
I sure can.
Oh wait, we can see the timer.
Yeah, it's just right there.
Alright, cool.
It's just there.
Although, how long have we been recording? Like, how long have we been playing?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Not that long.
Yeah.
Not that long at all.
I'd say set a timer.
Come.
Like half
Well.
the time. Come. Alright.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy.
Oh.
Oh. Two you. Okay. For on, but.
Around. Inside?
Oh shit, there's just a bunch of flying boats. Oh, those are islands.
It's a UAP with NHIs on it. Thank you very much. Get your
what?
acronyms right.
A what?
It's a UAP, an unidentified aerial phenomena with NHI, non-human intelligences on it. And I'll thank you to keep your terminology straight, lest people take us less seriously.
I didn't call it aliens.
Hey now. Hey.
You're an all-star, I know.
Get your name on, alright? Get it on.
Oh.
What's that? Why did this guy tell us to come? I think
Well, I'm not one to ignore the voices in my head.
I should tell my parents. I want to go home. Stranger danger! I need an adult.
I am an adult. I need an adult.
I'm an adult. I'm like 24? How old is Link in this game?
I have no freaking idea.
20 something?
Woo! Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a good time. It surprised me the first time as well. Hard to know that that's what it's going to be, but obviously I'm going to land on it because it looks like an interesting place to land.
Yeah. Thought I was gonna have to like pilot the boat over here or something.
Yeah, right?
Kinda glad I did it.
Who knows what the game is going to want you to do? Plus, there's a bajillion of them up in the sky. What's going to happen then?
Woohoo!
Hooray!
Mystery!
What's up there? And then an even bigger one, even further up.
I
Even more bigger.
like the shoulders on it, so.
Yeah, the whole thing is very, very good. I like the sleeves a lot. You did it! You solved the extremely complicated puzzle!
Aww.
You got it! How funny would it be if that was the whole thing?
It would be hilarious, and I honestly would have it.
If it just went and the guy was just over here with a chest in front of him.
That'd be more like a blessing one. The real challenge was getting here.
The challenge was the journey all along. You did it!
I didn't want to lose this stuff.
Oh, that's fair. You killed an innocent robot just following its programming.
Who's gonna shoot me?
And now it can't ever do anything again because of you.
Good.
You're a monster.
Hyrule's a better place!
You're a monster! You're Eddie Munster!
My boyfriend has the Monsters on DVD.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I need to watch that because I've actually never seen the Monsters.
You need to watch the Munsters.
I was an Adams fan. Bro.
You should watch the Munsters. You should get some Munsters.
Get the Monsters?
Delicious Munsters. Munster cheeks. You needed to shoot that
Yes, it's
that blinky thingy. It's too high. You'll never shoot it now. You'll never get it.
How would that be hilarious? Do-do-do-do-do.
You did it! You did it! You had it lined up a couple times.
Yeah, I'm just nervous. Oop.
You just gotta fall.
Or you can just hop on it.
Just a little bit more. Oh! Oh god! Hooray! Where's the chest?
Right?
You missed the chest. There's a chest somewhere. Go to that back one. You haven't gone to it at all yet. I wonder if there's something behind this.
Go where?
To the... Turn the camera that way. Go down. That one. One straight that way. The boat.
Ah.
See if there's something over here. Oh. Interesting. Why is this one here?
I do not know.
Is it over there, maybe? There's a platform over there.
Yeah.
Gotta be that one.
Yeah, this is high enough.
Oh. Yeah, that's a chest.
Yeah. Found them out.
There's always a chest! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's the solution. Maybe not.
I just should have to jump on it. It's closer.
I see. Assy.
Assy?
Assy! Oh, Assy! Come here, Assy! That should do it.
Yeah.
You can have a little bit of forward momentum. Hurrah! Hurrah! Oh.
Worth it.
A little underwhelming, if I'm honest. It would have been funny if we immediately just wasted one. Fuck you! Just fire all 10 of them into the void. I don't take handouts! I threw it on the ground! I ain't a part of your system, Tears of the Kingdom! Temporary arrows in the ground!
Ah,
Oh, you just smacked your head on the sofa.
I did. Why am I wearing a wooden shield?
You put one of those weird platform, like barricade things from the ground on a regular shield.
Ah.
It's probably quite a bit better than a regular wooden shield.
Good to know.
Unless it gets set on fire.
Well,
Just because of, the durability addition.
yeah.
I just... So my problem with this game is not a problem, but I got
Complaint.
like 3 metal complaints. There we go. 1 minor criticism. I got like a handful of those iron shields, and I just put those like big iron, the armor things that get broken off of some of the bokoblins on them, and they pretty much never break. And I grabbed several of the highest quality Zonite shields, and you just don't go through shields in this game. Just don't go through them. I kind of love it. I kind of hate it. Durability is wildly improved in this game.
I feel like it's one of those things that they have to make a decision on and commit to.
Yeah, it feels unbalanced on the shields. I wish I could go through shields slightly faster. But literally, this is the opposite complaint from what I had of the first game, so...
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you. This is better. I prefer this. Because at least you can, shield surf without it just disappearing immediately. I like shield surfing. I like it. And they still get roasted when you get hit with beam attacks from the big enemies and stuff.
Right.
Feels good.
Feels good.
Feels fine. Feels good enough. I don't know what the right choice is, or if there's a way to improve it beyond here.
At a certain
And
point, there's only so much.
Yeah, I see that I simply can't be pleased. Because I don't know what the solution is.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. I don't know what would be best.
Look, I can't offer a solution, so I'm gonna stop complaining.
Yeah, it's not a complaint, which is why I tried so hard to figure out the wording on how to even present it. The mildest criticism. Feels almost great. So close.
Feels almost good.
Feels close.
I
I'm edging. I'm nearly there. Aroo! Here's the kingdom made me Aroo.
Oh dear.
Our new most iconic character, Richard Nixon.
Mainly the Futurama Richard Nixon, I'll be honest.
Look what never mind. No, I have to say it now, don't I?
I guess so.
Look, would I face fuck Richard Nixon in a jar? Yeah, sure. If he asked for it and, like, I was in the mood. Probably. Just because, like, I don't know many talking heads in a jar. And if I ran into a talking Richard Nixon head in a jar, we hit it off. Yeah, sure. There. I said it. I wasn't happy about the thought the moment I had it, but, like, what is the internet if not a place for me to say these awful, awful things that pop into my head?
Now, I've been told there's a place that I can make my innermost thoughts public.
Hi, friends. I'd fuck Richard Nixon's disembodied head if we were both into it. This isn't just a, like, I have to explain, because this isn't a Richard Nixon thing. This is a disembodied talking head thing.
Well, okay, if it's that, then and we're just looking at the Futurama head, then that's everybody's head.
Sure, yeah.
You can face fuck just about anybody. You don't have to limit yourself to Richard Nixon.
But this is a very specific scenario that I've been presented with. I don't know them. I haven't met them. But I'm in a bar talking to Richard Nixon sitting on the bar, whose head is in a jar. And oh, I was actually pretty okay to the blacks. I'm like, Richard Nixon. God damn it.
You wanna face fuck me?
You wanna go? You wanna go around?
Yeah. Oh, dear God.
Wanna go around with old Tricky Dick? Oh, damn it, God, shit. Yeah,
I'm too curious.
yeah, I do.
My sexuality is bi-curious. Mainly because I'm bisexual and very curious.
My curiosity knows no bounds. Not that I'm gonna put my dick in a blender, but I'm curious about what it would look like. Not gonna do it to me. I don't wanna see it. I wouldn't look for it. Like, I wouldn't hunt this out. I don't wanna see this. But if you were like, hey, I have this video of my phone, it's awful. Do you wanna see it? Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. I'm not, yeah, alright, fine. Sure. No, I don't want to.
Did you see that?
But it...
I hit him right in the face, and then as he fell back, the bird kid hit him again.
Tulin's a boss. Tulin gets these clutch shots throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, I love that.
He's so good. His power is always useful, and he's just always there taking pot shots at the just coolest times. Got like 4 people running up at you, and then it's just like Tulin and fucking like 3 of the people will just get a crit at the same time. It's just like, oh, it's like a little fucking army. This feels cool right now. It's normally very annoying, but right now, damn it, it's cool. It's very good. It's the kind of thing that only really ever gets captured almost in an Elder Scrolls game. Like if somehow multiple companions got a finishing move at the same time as you, and it's like all happening as the camera's panning around you cinematically, and they're all doing like dope-ass finishing moves. That's
Bell on the dragon.
Yeah, like everybody's doing a weird, cool finishing move, like chopping at this fucking dragon. You get those moments in this game.
That's excellent.
It's very satisfying. And it feels very organic and just in-engine. That looks like it could be melted. I may be reading it wrong. But did you see the big pillar?
Yes.
Or exploded or something?
I don't think that ice specifically can be melted. It looks like the thick hard ice.
Maybe
but,
it's just a trick of the environment. That for sure, though.
Yeah, that down there.
I really want you to shoot a bomb at that thing up top, though. Or that. One of those. What?
Oh yeah, I only have one bomb.
Yeah, don't waste the bomb. But would you shoot one of those up there?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nintendo, you let me down. That looked like something that would fall off. Like, reveal a cool treasure chest underneath.
Nah,
You gotta
it
go in
looked
that
to
hole?
me like an...
Is there nothing in the hole?
Oh, there is. Look it up here first. To me, it
the
looks
way
like an
up.
obstacle to keep you from getting to the top,
Yeah.
forcing you to use the mechanic.
Yeah, I see.
That's what I saw.
I read it differently. I'm sad now. You gonna put one of those on a stick?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, call that horse.
Here,
Just throw one of the spear on a spears and put the ice spear on a spear. Step 1, break the spear on the spear. Step 2, put a spear on the spear. Step 3. That's pretty cool looking.
I like that.
Step 3, not cool.
Okay, that'll get there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ascendio!
Womp. Go, Tulio. Kid. Tulin. Oh, it's Tulin? Tulin. I may have thought that O was an in. Or in was an O. No.
It's two
Hey,
line.
oh, let's go.
It's two line, but without the N. Yes.
I suppose that's true.
Yes. I make perfect sense. Shoot this bitch in the face. Shoot his whole face situation. Ow, my face. Nice. That was cool as shit.
Thank you.
Hey, editor, can we get a slow motion replay of all of that? Thank you, editor. That was good. That was good shit. Did you guys like that?
Is there anything up there, do you think?
Nah. I
Alright.
think it's just another platform. You bringing this friend with you?
Apparently not.
Put it on a shield. Stick it to a shield. Yeah, there you go. Maybe not a wooden one. Rocket shield. I not you out there alone. You didn't equip the shield, I think. Yes. Yes!
Wonder. Thank you.
You're welcome. Away! Oh, big rock man.
Ooh.
He has a chest on his shoulder. Those are always good and usually map pieces to gear in the depths.
Excellent.
At least in my experience with them.
Right.
Hard to know what it'll be. It could just be an armor piece. Since you're on the way to the Wind Temple? Air Temple? Whatever the hell. The big flying boat. He's like, hey, what are you doing down there? Oh. Oh. He's only a level 1. You're gonna mess his ass right up. Jesus!
Yeah.
That was more of a... Wow. That was even more of a mess up than I was anticipating.
Where's that chance?
Ooh. Well, he dropped a whole bunch of goodies. Those are always worth attaching to something. Although the... Oh yeah, your icicle broke on that spear.
Yeah. I kind of figured that wouldn't last long.
Well, there you go. Gotta be behind you. Huh. Chest. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay. Weirdly camouflaged there in the corner. I called it!
Yeah.
I called it! They're pretty much always worth baiting. They got good stuff.
Ooh, right below the Gerudo Desert.
Ooh. You have one in a nearby spot to a place you can teleport to as well.
Nice. Well, next time we go down into the depths, I'll next time we're looking for just stuff to loot. That'd be a nice exploration business.
Sweet fat loot.
Sweet fat loot, yes.
The
Yes.
sweetest.
The sweetest and fattest of loots.
The lootest.
Ah! Looty.
My loot is so sweet and fat.
And And like any good instrument, it'll make you sing. I'm making a lot of inappropriate jokes.
That started a weird turn into a dick joke that I wasn't anticipating.
Really?
Oh, hold on. Put that block on the trampoline.
Ooh.
Put the block on the trampoline. I don't know why, but do it. Oh, there's more block. Okay. I'm extremely disappointed in you. Ooh, there's a thing there.
Yeah. Aww. I was hoping
happened?
it'd,
Oh.
I was hoping it'd slide in.
Oh. Oh shit!
Oh shit, there was a thing up there.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I think it's stuck up there. Those will kill you.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. That was a big tooth you just pulled out there. Oh, there's another one. Shit. Oh, that's very frightening. Oh, that is extremely unsettling. Oh dear, I don't like that. Oh, that's just a hole.
Yeah, this is
What was all that? Oh, I bet if you walk on it. Hold on, put a block on the other one. I bet it'll fall. Oh shit, this one's getting wild. Be careful. I was killed by one of these ones. Yeah, drop this block on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a trap. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, alright then. This ice might be a trap as well, but it could be a trampoline. Oh no, don't drop all the things. Oh, okay.
I just went.
Crash. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Come on, come on. Tulin's taking pot shots at him. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, because I had my shield. I just lit him on fire. I was wondering how he just caught on fire.
That was very unexpected. Oh, you should. I love that so fucking much. Just like, ah! They only take the one shot to kill. That's fantastic. One shot, one kill. Those things really upset me. Where does he drop? You can just land next to him and it won't crush you. Fuck, did it not come down? What the hell just happened? What the shit? What goes up doesn't apparently have to come back down. You, hold on. Editor, could you replay that? I know I'm putting a lot on you this episode, but could you replay that? Yeah, that was fucked. It went up and didn't come back. Okay.
I think it may have like blown off to the side or behind me or something.
No, it got abducted by the aliens that Rauru are. Whatever the hell they are. They're back, and they abducted that block just to fuck with you.
Is that what?
What's this? What's this? I'm gonna fuck with me. Oh, look, he doesn't know where it went.
No, this is the big one. Stop.
Oh. He breaks me bravely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
There we go.
Put him off to the side so I can.
There you go. In peace. Woohoo! Hooray! This is quite a road. We have been walking this path
Like the entire
for
episode.
the whole episode.
Oh yeah. I'm totally fine spending an episode doing this too.
Well, no matter how long it takes, let's get to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not do 3 episodes climbing this walkway.
Yeah.
If this one's a little bit longer so that we make it through the episode, I think I can live with that. Well, that didn't work well. Oh, come on. Come on. That'll do it. That would have done it in one. Oh, you could have just thrown that. You're wasting arrows! Precious arrows! They're precious. Not to, judge about how you suck. I didn't mean that whatsoever. I didn't want to call attention to your,
My suckage.
yeah, to the ways in which you need still in your life to get good.
Alright, let's play Smash.
Next time on. Well, we're not done with this interminably long walkway. Which again, I actually enjoy walking on. Ooh, we are getting close though. This is why. Because you can see the progress you're making as you're doing it. It's got like some of the spectacle that you see in FromSoft games, like Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Jesus, I forgot the name of Dark Souls. And Dark Souls. Yeah, it has a lot of that spectacle. Like you see this path that you're gonna walk, and then you're just like, I guess I'll start walking, and then it's like kind of interesting and compelling and a little bit different the whole walk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what do you have? You have water guy. Yeah, like the path to get up there.
Yeah.
Super interesting. Takes a long time. There's like water puzzles and things to collect, and there's you get truly prepared for the fight with the boss at the end, because there's stuff you're fighting and materials you're getting. Good. Y'all, great game design. Great game design. I'm a huge fan of Nintendo taking tips from FromSoft.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bonfire. You're at a bonfire right now. Literally in definition. You could just save it right here and come back to it later. Oh no, this trek has been hard. Let me make some more food. Here you are. Good game. Plus there's a bunch of fish in this pond right behind you.
Yeah.
This is a bonfire. This is a bonfire location. God bless you, Nintendo. This is how you do good. You look at what's good and you're like, I can add that to my good thing. And then my good thing will be an even gooder thing. Even more gooder. I wonder how long this episode is going to end up being.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. The recording is at like 45 minutes. We're definitely chopping bits out.
Well, yeah, this isn't going to be... Well, it might be that long by the time we finish this walk, but not because of how long we took at the beginning of the episode. That's for us. That whole time, that's ours. But we were on a roll and I wanted to record us.
Yeah.
We were making me laugh and I wanted to share.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Which is really what the whole point of this show is. Yeah, we make me laugh. And I think that might happen to other people as well. We're funny. Or not. But I think we are. Murder! Murder the lot of them! Are those pterodactyls? They are fighting these guys. Just let this play out. They're doing the dirty work for you. Oh, look at those pterodactyls go. Just take your time, move safely. Piece of cake. You losers! Spears are good. Yeah, see, look, your boys took those guys out, or that last guy out. They're good. They're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
It's the reason I leave them on, even though they annoy me frequently. Because I love when this happens. Feels like you're not alone. Like, as you're helping people, you're getting help to save the world.
Yeah.
It's cool. You tangibly become more capable of dealing with big groups of mobs because you actually have backup that you can fall back behind.
I have my own little mob.
I got a posse. You know, you get your Sidon clone and your Tooling clone up in front of you, and you got a stabby boy and a shooty boy. Not bad. That was... Maybe should have dodged that. I don't mean to, again, twice in one episode so get good, but I'll just go ahead and you're a bit of a scrub. We'll just say that. You're being a scrub right now. Would you go lay on my floor after this episode, scrub? Gotta do
my tits.
Gotta do some autumn cleaning. You look very salty right now.
I am.
I have thrown down the gauntlet.
Oh, right. I forgot I had this.
Well, accidental shortcut. I say skip them. Ooh, wait, but there's a thing. There's a hole.
But it just leads down.
Yeah, but no, there's something under there. There's got to be a chest in there.
All right.
There's something in there. 100%. You have 1 bomb. Oh, no, wait. Cancel that. There's time bombs just to the left.
Ah.
But this guy's about to explode on you. Oh god. What? It didn't. It didn't break the thing. Also, you have some time bombs too. I bet they will break it if you toss one in there. It's hard to know when to use them.
Yeah.
This is a great time to use one. Since these guys are so much more flexible with how they can be used, I try to save them. Come on, you folks, gonna murder your bitch faces. Oh, what did he just shoot at you? Did he just shoot a fart at you? I didn't see an arrow come out, just air. He just went with the thought bow of power. The one true thought bow of power. Ooh. Ooh, indeed. Ooh.
Alright, now...
Time bomb! You have 25 of them. Just whack it. Just give it a whack. A little whack.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, yeah, see? Well,
I did not expect that to happen.
yeah, that happens a lot. Ooh! Hell yes! I'm glad I made you go look at that hole. I'm glad I made you investigate the hole.
Always proud to investigate holes.
Aren't we all?
Now, I feel like some people take it for granted.
You know what, y'all? Every hole's a good hole.
Oh, there were more up here.
You wasted it. Now you only have 24 bombs.
Oh, no!
In this. I like this. There's just all kinds of assorted different... Instead of making a bunch of stupid a bunch of stupid shrines that would have all of these individual mechanics in it. The shrines teach you the mechanics, and then they're just in the world for you to use.
Sorry. Just looking back over there.
The shrines in this game are much more like fun tutorials to teach you mechanics than, you know, like a thing that you should do in the game. I mean, they are a thing that you should do in the game, but the benefits from them are less tangible in this one. It's mostly just a teleport point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a thing in it that you want. Although I guess you still want to do them because health and whatnot.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, that just makes them fun to play tutorials to teach you stuff. And, like, insist that you engage with all of the mechanics that they found a way to engage with in the game. Like, there's a host of different kinds of dungeons in this, or shrines in this. Like, you've got ones that use balloons, you've got ones that are pitch black, and you've got to set up mirrors, or use torches and light globes, and just, I don't know. Cool.
Good game.
It's good shit.
Good game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I feel like
And
we're
it
almost
makes-
there.
Like even just the pitch black temples, or the shrines rather. They're like a much lower stakes, much safer feeling, small version of the depths. So if like you're uncomfortable with the depths because it's dark, the game is like, no, here's how you deal with the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Here are all the tools to deal with the dark. You don't have to be in the dark ever. Bring your own light. Easy to make light. Easy to spread light.
BOYL.
BYL. BYOL. Is it what I think like? Being your own light.
Yeah. BYOL. Biol.
Biol! Biol, my friends! Biol! I love the depths. There's so many fun things to find. It feels so familiar and so alien all at the same time. This one's a big one. Ooh, should we end our adventure here?
Yeah, I think this is... Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What's the time? Getting pretty cold up here, Link. Yeah, we have like a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock.
Alright,
We could keep going.
should I try and do the shrine? I feel like once we go up, we're going to enter the temple, and that should be next steps.
Yeah, let's do this shrine. Let's
Yeah.
do this shrine real quick, and we'll call it here.
Awesome.
Kathmandu Shrine.
Kahatana. Kahatana.
Manhattan. It's, if you say it backwards, it's just Manhattan Shrine. Manhattan.
Got it. We'll go to this location
straight-
down in the
Go
depths.
straight down to Manhattan. Downtown Manhattan.
In the depths.
In the depths. Boom, raped enemies. Oh, it's just one of these.
Yeah, I figured it
Well,
might
this
be
feels-
just a blessing.
This feels much less fulfilling.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll just start the next episode.
Well, I guess so.
Woohoo! 3.
Ooh. This has been a fruitful trip.
It has indeed.
Kind of a long episode with a weird intro. Right here for you on
Sex Jesus Church.
Tentacle
Tentacle
Jesus
Jesus
Church. We love you here at TJC. Good night, folks.
Bye-bye.
Tentacle Jesus loves you. I mean, really, really loves you. Good night.
Tentacle Jesus would like to have consensual orgasms with you.
You love it.
Bye.
Bye.